Today we'll be making cookies. The ingredients are 2 eggs, maple syrup, vanilla extract, baking soda, pepper, and almond flour. So you take about roughly 1 cup of almond flour, put it in the dry bowl, then put it in there. Next you will need your baking soda. Now I put in 2 tablespoons of baking soda, which turned out to be an absolutely horrible idea. So if you actually want to try making this for yourself, I would suggest only putting in about a teaspoon. Yeah. So there's the baking soda going in. Just want to clean your hands a bit. Grab the pepper. Here I'm having a little bit of a struggle getting the spoon in and everything and getting the pepper out. But yeah, you'll need roughly about 1 teaspoon of pepper. Oh, I dropped it. Yeah, but pepper, just probably not a good idea. Skip on that one too if you want to make some actually good cookies. Next, work on the wet bowl. You will need to take the eggs, I think. Yeah, take the egg, crack it against the side of the bowl. Take the crack, open up the egg. Just put in the yolk and the goo and stuff. Make sure none of the shell get in. If any of the shells get into the mixture, just grab the shells with your hand. It's a little messy. Afterwards, you'll need about 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Yeah, that's what it's called. Never mind. You'll take the vanilla, put a bit in a teaspoon of it. Make sure to close it afterwards. I forgot to close it there. Now, it isn't Canada without maple syrup, so let's put in about 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. In the end result, I couldn't taste this because the overpowering taste of baking soda was disgusting, and I couldn't taste anything other than that. But maple syrup is a nice sweet alternative sweetener. Also, it tastes mapley. Now you just want to whisk everything together so you can, you gotta whisk it together, and so it's nice and mixed together. Then you just dump it into the dry bowl, and then with the dry bowl you whisk them all together to make the batter. The batter for this cookie is it's a little gooey, so when taking it out, suggest just using a spoon. Any kind of spoon will work, but I used a bigger spoon. Just the cookies. This will produce anywhere from 6 to 12 cookies. This eventually brought out 7 largish cookies, but you can make them smaller too. While I was making this, it was entirely improvised. Other than the materials used, it was entirely improvised. So all the measurements were improvised. So here I am taking out the batter. Just once you put it down on your sheet of paper thingy-mabobber, you spread it out a bit so it's just a huge clump of dough. You can put chocolate chips in here if you want. That would be actually pretty good. I probably should have did that. Yeah, actually, I don't think we had any chocolate chips, but that's not the point. The point is chocolate chips make a good sweetener and a little bit of a topping to it. So just spread it out, make sure there's room for all of them. Make sure they don't, like, if they're too close, they'll expand to the point where they fuse together as one cookie. Yeah. Just spread it out. Nice and wide. I don't know. So, after this, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So, once it, just leave the cookies there until it's 350 Fahrenheit. So just wait for that. Make sure your cookies aren't too close. I might have put them a little too close, but I was running out of room anyways. So next you want to just grab your, I don't know, oven mitt for. Next you'll want to just grab your oven mitt, grab it, open up the oven, grab your plate of cookies, and just toss it into the oven. Don't actually toss it, that's a bad idea. It'll be, don't touch the pan once it comes out of the oven. I feel like that's common knowledge. Here's taking out, just take it out of the oven. Just take it out, and there's a bit of a story to this actually. It kind of messed up a bit. I was going to put it in because they were a little too dry, and it just fell into the oven, so I kind of messed it up. And here we go. Put some barbecue sauce on the cookie, and it'll taste better than it actually is. This is the foulest thing I've ever tasted actually in my life, and I don't suggest making it unless you wanna kill yourself or something. Do not eat this. This is disgusting. Make it with less baking soda. That's my only suggestion. Make it with less baking soda. And we're done.